What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Weird Afflictions. Almost forgot my fucking name, but we're here with another video after the Naruto openings. Thank you for, hopefully, the support on that. I don't know if it's popping off yet, but anyways, this is a Soikage kind of inspired video and Dino Night, but shout out to both of them. I love them, and I always watch their fucking videos, so, you know, I'm gonna put my own take on here. But today's video is really just about, like, the actual way how Sharingan like actually work, you know what I'm saying? Because there is like a little bit of like, you know, confusion, I would say. Yeah, just a lot of confusion on how this shit works. Now, I did actually find out how it works. All right, not just using my basic knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But you know, obviously, let's start off with the basics. You know, you have the 1 Tomoe Sharingan, the 2 Tomoe, the 3 Tomoe, and the Mangekyo and the Eternal Mangekyo. Now, obviously, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the Sharingan is a Dojutsu Kekkei Genkai, my bad, of the Uchiha clan and Naruto series as it evolves through the 7 stages, visually representing the number of Tomoe's comma-shaped marks in the iris, aka the fucking eye. Each Tomoe reflects a different level and power of ability and pretty much scales with how much they've actually used it and mastered it. Now, I'm going to break down every single Sharingan Tomoe stage and what it represents. Now, the first Tomoe Sharingan, the 1 Tomoe surrounding the pupil, is abilities can slightly enhance perception, can track fast-moving objects better than a normal human eye, and begins to read and predict movements. Now, the limitations to this are obviously cannot copy jutsus yet, prediction abilities is limited and less refined. Now, obviously, we know how to trigger this is through trauma stress such as loss or fear.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
Now, this actually can be switched. This can be switched because of the fact, you know, the 2 Tomoe is pretty much improved. It's an improvement of that, and pretty much more drastic and more, you know, situational and emotional things will cause them to activate just basic Tomoe and skip the whole first stage because of the fact that it already shows that if you have beginner level genjutsu capabilities, you already unlock it. Therefore, you're switching to the first to the second one because you're supposed to be learning genjutsus at the first Tomoe, then that's how you level up your second one. And also, you're able to start copying simpler enemy jutsus, hand size, and chakra throws, better chakra perception, and analysis. Now, this is pretty much easy to say, but not really, because we do have a dilemma where we see Sasuke and Obito. Now, Obito, I'm going to make an exception due to the fact that this is like the main reason I'm trying to add it in this video. I would say that he is a beginner level genjutsuist and capabilities of, you know, possibly like a Chunin at that point, maybe even like high gaining level. But honestly, the reason I do think he unlocked his second Tomoe is because he was already in war states and because he had capabilities of analyzing battle and actually had battle IQ. Now, unlike Sasuke, where he was just in the academy, where he was just learning basic stuff and, you know, going up the ranks kind of. Now, that's like a huge reason why I think Obito got the second Tomoe before the first Tomoe, and yeah, let's just boom end the conversation. That's how I thought he got second Tomoe before he got first. And 3 Tomoe, triple Tomoe Sharingan, appearance 3 Tomoes, every single space individual around the pupil in a choreographed place. Yeah, sure, okay. Perfect motion prediction, advanced genjutsu including subtle illusions that are harder to detect, can copy complex jutsu including ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu, enhanced reaction allowing near instant counterattacks, perceived minimum chakra changes, useful for seeing through genjutsus. Now, as you can see right here, pretty much the 3 Tomoes pretty much makes it so your genjutsus are like you have to have good ass genjutsus, and it gives you with, you know, the ability to actually see through these genjutsus because of how much, you know, advancement you have made. And obviously it can copy complex jutsu now due to the fact that with this, pretty much it analyzes pretty much every single battle outcome pretty much in your mind with the perfect motion prediction that I just stated. And how the Monkey Q works with copying jutsu is pretty much it sees every single outcome it could happen. Like for instance, Zabuza versus Kakashi, it can see every single outcome and see what he's doing next. Every single hand sign has a next hand sign, obviously, which, you know, kind of makes sense. But the limitations to the 3 Tomoe are limited by its stamina and chakra and cannot use Mangekyo level techniques yet. Now, obviously we're going to be talking about Mangekyo later, but I just want to talk about its combat uses real quick. Allows high level copy and reading enemy technique, as we just stated right there before, and easily just by showing through the water fucking arc. Makes the user extremely deadly in 1-to-1 combat. And yeah, as you can see, Itachi, Kakashi, Sasuke, and I would say Obito because like that was like fucking crazy what he was doing to those fucking Anbus or water ninjas, but and also on top of that he just used a basic three Tomoe. He used a only basic 3 Tomoe genjutsu on the Mizukage. I would like to state that as well, because of the fact that if he did use Izanagi, one of his eyes, aka his only eye, would have been fucking gone. Or he probably could have been using a different Mangakyo at that time, so he wouldn't fuck up his, or yeah. But anyways, I'm just going to throw out a summary real quick on pretty much what every single Tomoe does before we get into the Mangakyos and how I think the Mangakyos and Eternals work as well. Now, Tomoe 1, basic movement. You get what I'm putting. Key traits, early awakening stage, and pretty much the base and starting point. It does not matter how fast you awakening or how you awaken it. Depending on your level, it will awaken the Tomoe. So yes, it is kind of possible to awaken a 3 Tomoe just by not having any emotional trauma throughout your life, but experiencing that trauma at a later age. Second Tomoe, improve tracking, be better. Beginner Genjutsu, start copying jutsus, and it's the intermediate level. Now, like I said, with Obito, you can actually see this, and why you can actually see he is an intermediate and only got 2 instead of 1. Number 3, full prediction, advanced Genjutsu, full jutsu copying, Sharingan powers. Now, pretty much what this is saying is that, yes, the only thing that pretty much changes is the fact that you actually unlock Genjutsu through it, and that is pretty much it, along with slower movement through your Mangekyo Sharingan, 3 Tomoe Sharingan, my apologies. Now, this segment, I would like to break down what every single Mangekyo Sharingan does, and how actually Mangekyo Sharingans actually work. Now, on what is the Mangekyo Sharingan. The Mangekyo Sharingan is an advanced and rare form of the Sharingan, a powerful Dojutsu eye technique in the Naruto series. It is exclusive to members of the Uchiha clan, a bloodline known for their visual prowess and strong chakra. Meaning, Mangekyo roughly translates to
Kaleidoscope,
indicating its more intricate, evolving pattern and power. Stage, it is evolved form of the regular 3 Tomoe. Now, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you just need any form of Sharingan, so then you can unlock the Mangekyo. The appearance of each has a unique, and it also reflects the individual's spirit and abilities. To awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan, an Uchiha must experience intense emotional trouble, typically due to the death of someone very close to them. Like example, Sasuke awakening his after the truth about Itachi, Itachi awakening his about the Datu Seishui, Obito awakening his, witnessing Rin's death. Now, I would like to say this, every single Mangekyo Sharingan always gets a Susanoo no matter what the fuck happens to them, but it does require both of the eyes, that's why you never saw Kakashi or Obito using it, and I honestly think, Kakashi just didn't fucking know that shit was like fucking there. And the drawbacks are vision loss and physically toll, massive chakra consumption, and fatigue. Now, the evolution, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, there is an evolution of the Mangekyo Sharingan that removes the risk of being blind, enhances all the abilities significantly, is obtained by transplanting a Mangekyo Sharingan of a close one into your own eye socket. Now, we don't know how much the Eternal Mangekyo actually boosts its power, but as you can see by Madara, it kind of like fucking does it by like a fuck ton and a fuck a lot, and it's pretty fucking crazy. We can obviously see actually by some movement in the fight that it actually like pretty much cleared some 2 times slow speed, and to be honest. And yeah, let's just get into how I think Mangekyo abilities do actually work. So the way a Mangekyo Sharingan ability actually works is through the like I said, how significant their techniques are, or what their best technique is. Like for instance, we're going to be using Itachi and Sasuke here. Now, Itachi was obviously the best at his Fireball Jutsu and his Genjutsus, which granted him Tsukiyomi and Amaterasu upon Susanoo, obviously, but no shit. So, obviously, we would think that Sasuke would be able to get Tsukiyomi, but no, this is not the case because of the fact that he also trained with fire. Therefore, him granting Amaterasu, because they are blood brothers, it would just make sense, you know what I'm saying? And we can also use the same case as Madara. Implied MS power is not canonly shown, but it granted him greater dojutsu and pretty much put his shit in 2 times slow speed, which was pretty much his ability. Was heavily implied to be one of, if not the strongest people in the whole entire verse, along with Sage of Six Paths, Kaguya, and yada yada yada. But yeah, that's how I pretty much see him unlocking his Mangekyo and how it works. Is just because he was in war so much that he actually he was an expert in everything, and also a Indra disciple, so he pretty much honed all of his skills to be just so good that the Mangekyo Sharingan just actually didn't have like any benefits for him or any abilities for him to achieve. and just simply said, yo man, here you go, here's some good ass fucking power. I'm not going to lie, he pretty much just got fucking Franklin's fucking special in fucking GTA 5, to put it simply. Now let's go to Shisui. Obviously his Mangekyo, he obviously understood that he was the best in Genjutsu. Obviously that's where his suit was, Koto Matakami, which, you know, was an undetectable Genjutsu that was pretty fucking broken, and obviously made everyone around you pretty much fall into your hands. Now, that's pretty much how he got his, pretty presumed. Anyways, this is where the hard part comes in: Obito, time and space manipulation. Now, we do know that Obito actually did use his Mangekyo Sharingan, which I will get into quite a little bit later. Obito used his Mangekyo Sharingan way before he fucking actually died, and that was whenever he got crushed by the rock. But the way I'm pretty sure Mangekyo Sharingan can awaken and actually go through all this shit is pretty much, if you're in a near genuine death state, it will activate in a last hope. And also, I could say that Obito he could have unlocked it for a second due to the fact that he gave Kakashi one of his eyes, and that was heartwarming to him, which would also make sense. In near desperation, I can pretty much see that shit working pretty much. Another reason Obito could have locked Kamui is because his surroundings were so dead, were so silent, where he just kind of like floated up into the heavens. And I don't know, I'm low-key spilling shit about this, but hey, at least I got literally everyone else, you know what I'm saying? I got literally everyone else except for like fucking maybe Shin and Uzune, but you know, that's like the exact same. You know, Uzuna, presumably Amaterasu, same as reason. And yeah, Shin, object manipulation, probably just because of the fact that he never actually really sparred or actually had any chakra to, you know, he never actually like got implemented chakra, or his Mangekyo never like was actually from the Uchiha, so it never like actually knew how to develop. It just kind of like, because he probably used a lot of weapons in his arsenal. Each Mangekyo grants its user unique powerful abilities, vary from person to person, but fall into categories like this. It could be a Genjutsu, Tsukiyomi, or a powerful illusion, you know what I'm saying, like Kodo Matakami, Ninjutsu, Amaterasu, Black Flames, Space and Time. I'm not gonna count this as a type. I'm just going to say it's like, you know, just one of like, you know, one of the ones that we saw. I generally don't know how the fuck he got this shit, but like, it is what it is. Kamui, teleportation and intangibility, control, Koto Matakami manipulation, and defense and offensive Susanoo, which is all of them combined. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Mangekyo Sharingan is unlocked by trauma, and its powers are giving you unique jutsus, and also, well, I kind of forgot that, you can also use Izanagi and the other one, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's pretty much everything on the EMS. Let me know what your favorite Sharingan is in the comments below, and I will make sure to reply to most of y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and sub. It means a lot, and I'm not even gonna ask for a like because I like to respond to all my comments as well. And later, guys.